when something broke in the past, did you get a lot of bad ratings, or how does this work out?
No. So once, I think it was only once, I did what you're never supposed to do, which is, somebody said something doesn't work and I fixed it and I didn't test the fix and I built it and I put it out and now the app crashes for everybody. So that was not pretty and you get a lot of bad ratings for that. But generally speaking, no, the best way that to deal with this stuff is, so there's two things, right? One, you want to fix the issue when it's presented. So somebody says to you, Rob, this doesn't work. You fix it, you put it out, you tell them that's problem solved. Two, before you get to that point, at least in my apps, I have like 5 different places that says, do you have an issue? Email me, contact me, request a raise a bug, request a feature, and they all do the exact same thing. But I have buttons all over the place because what I've realized is if you don't give users a really obvious way to give you feedback, the only way they know to give you feedback is in a review. So they'll leave you a 1-star review and it will ask you a question. Whereas they could have just asked you a question if you gave them the opportunity to, and then they'd leave you a 5-star review because they'd be like, oh, Rob is really responsive. He replied straight away. He fixed my issue. So you have to definitely manage that communication aspect and figure out the best way for your specific app to give people avenues to be able to contact you. But that's basically the gist of it, yeah.
And where did you place these different links?
Yeah, so it depends, right? So on Read It To Me, if you open the app, you just have a list view with different options. One of them says like set up your profiles. The next one's to do with like how quickly do you want it to read and the pitch and stuff like that. You've got another button that says, what apps do you want to read? And then at the bottom, it has a button that says more. And if you click on that, it has all the options to purchase the app. But that's where it has like contact me, request a bug, request a feature, raise a bug, all these different things. They all go to the same thing. They open up your email app with me pre-populated as the recipient with a title and some body pre-populated that tells me, this is the version of the app they have. This is what apps they have enabled. This is what settings they have enabled. So I could reproduce it on my end to see what the issue is. But I just put them in there. I think it really depends. Like other apps should be super straightforward, right? If you had a social media app, you'll have a button somewhere where it has a bunch of options in it. So, you'd have like your home feed, then you'd have a button for notifications, and then you'd probably have another button that just shows you like 15 other options. And a bunch of those options should be different things that people might want to contact you about, written out separately as opposed to just one contact me button. So they might be like, I don't want to contact you, I want to request a feature. And there's a button that says request a feature. And they don't know that it does the same thing. They just know it's exactly what I want. And then that way you don't end up with reviews that have crazy things in them, like this doesn't work, or a 1-star review that says this app is awesome, can you please add this? So
Yeah, that's a good point. So people should definitely add this feature or these bug report buttons into the app. Otherwise, you're forcing the users to give you a bad rating,
yeah,
basically.
you give them no other option. Even things like social media, if you're super active on social media, just say, contact me, and then maybe it doesn't take them to email. Maybe it says like, here's my Twitter, here's my email, here's my Instagram, and they can pick which one they want because maybe they just want to tweet you about something. Like you want to give them as many options as possible to contact you so that they don't have to go on the App Store and leave a review just to get in touch.